Cocktober! I can't believe it, brother. Oh yeah, brother! I can't believe it's Cocktober.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jaythestingray here again. Got another Cocktober review. This is going to be Strange Days from 1995. And this was recommended by Giallomadman. And I think I saw this in the theater, and then I saw it on VHS soon after. And I never really could get to where I enjoyed this film. And I still am not crazy about it, but cool little sci-fi film. It was written by James Cameron, directed by Catherine Bigelow, who has become famous now for The Hurt Locker, I believe, but she also did Near Dark, among other things, one of my favorites. And it stars Ralph Fiennes, stars Angela Bassett, Juliette Lewis, Tom Sizemore, and a bunch of other folks are in this. Got an all-star cast. Probably one of the best parts about the movie is the cast. And, yeah, it takes place in the future in 1999. Yeah, this film was, it came out in 95, it took place in 99, so kind of reaching forward just a couple of years there, but they obviously missed the boat on where we would be, with technology, because we're still not to the point of this movie. But main thing in this movie is they've got this device that you can wear on your head and record basically what you're seeing out of your eyes. And then there's another device that you can take whatever this little piece of media, it's like a little disc. I think it's like a Sony mini disc is what they actually use in the movie. And you put it into this device, and you're seeing it out of your eyes. So essentially you're living out someone else's, whatever they did. So they've got all kinds of certain porno things and people robbing banks and doing all sorts of extreme things that you would never want to do. And, that premise has been done in movies before, but kind of a different take on it. But Ralph Fiennes' character, his name is Lenny Nero, and he sells these discs to people, sells them to people that, too old to get a bunch of women, or, too old to climb a mountain or whatever. It kind of sounds like Total Recall, actually, when I'm talking about it like that, but similar to Total Recall in that regard. But he sells the stuff and eventually finds out a plot of a girl that's gotten murdered through the videos, and it's just a long, convoluted plot. And Angela Bassett plays one of his friends and his love interest at the end of the film. Juliette Lewis is his ex-girlfriend, who's also a stripper, I think, who is just smoking in this movie, man. I don't remember her looking that good, but this was right after Natural Born Killers and all that stuff, so, this was at the peak of her career, I think. And Tom Sizemore, who also starred in Natural Born Killers with her, so that's the second time that they've been in a movie together, so check it out just for those actors alone. But they're all in it, and you learn who's the bad guy, who's not. It's like a thriller in that regard as well. So don't really want to get too deep into the plot because I'm going to spoil some stuff if I haven't already. But yeah, it's 1999, and the end of the film they're having a big celebration for 2000. So that's the whole thing there. And this film is really unique looking. A lot of the camera tricks that they used, a lot of the things they were able to do was groundbreaking for the time when this came out. It's really nothing all that special anymore, but understanding where it was at the time was really cool, because I think they actually invented a camera for this movie, like to be worn on your head or on your body or something, to get those shots of people running, jumping off of buildings and stuff like that. So they were able to, I think it was like a 16 millimeter camera that they were able to attach to themselves or something like that. But yeah, lots of really unique things like that. And I think the film really never got the respect it deserves, because I never really heard about it other than it just being like a run-of-the-mill sci-fi movie. I never really cared about it that much. But after doing some reading on it, And you know, seeing all the people involved, James Cameron, Catherine Bigelow, you know, all the actors involved, you know, it was a pretty big deal, and a pretty big movie when it came out. It probably flopped at the box office, I'm not sure, but I'm sure it cost a ton to make and didn't make the money back. So it was considered a you know, a busted effort. But you know, you like to see stuff like this. I'm sure it's become a cult hit with folks, and you know, the acting's great. You know, all the actors, they really make the film you know, pleasant to watch. I feel like it was a little long. They probably could have chopped a good 30 minutes of this film off and made it easier to watch. I know that was one of my big complaints I had about it back when I first watched it. Was it just, I was bored throughout a lot of it because it was just a lot of dialogue that was not really needed, you know. And you know, that's just kind of how I felt about it. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this movie, but I do have a more respect for it now than I did. So check it out. You know, a lot of you guys probably already seen it. If you haven't, you know, check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.